Assalamu alaikum. Today I will discuss the second chapter of Indian polity, which is written by M.Laxmikanth, and it will be the second video of this chapter. And in previous video I already discussed the seat arrangement of Constituent Assembly. So the total number of Constituent Assembly seats, total number of seats in Constituent Assembly was 389, and out of 389 seats, 296 seats were for British provinces and 93 seats were for princely state. And after election, out of 296 seats, Indian National Congress won 208 seats, Muslim League won 73 seats, and other independent party won 15 seats. Also, in that time, the Constituent Assembly was not elected by the directly elected by the people of India. The assembly comprised a representative of all sections of India and society, like Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Parsis, Anglo-Indians, Indian Christian, SC, ST, including women. And the assembly included all important personalities of India at that time, with the exception of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi did not join the Constituent Assembly because his concept was grassroots policy. He wanted India to be governance with the grassroots policy. Now, what is the grassroots policy? I will discuss it in later chapter. After the election of Constituent Assembly, the first meeting of Constituent Assembly was held on December 9, 1946, before the independence. But this first meeting was boycotted by the Muslim League because they wanted that time a separate autonomous state with a separate Constituent Assembly. This is why they boycotted that. It means they did not join it. And here total number of member was 207 who attended, and Dr. Shashi Chandra Sinha was interim president in the first meeting. What is interim president? There is a system in French parliament. If there is no elected president, then the oldest member of Constituent Assembly will become the president. So this concept was applied here as interim president. So he is non-elected president. Why non-elected? Because that time the election of for choosing president was not taken. And on December 9, 1946, after in 11 December 19, first meeting, December 11, second meeting, after 2 days. In December 11, 1946, second meeting was held, and here the presented member were 211 members total, and the president of in this meeting was Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the elected president. So the non-elected president was firstly Dr. Shashi Chandra Sinha, and the elected president was Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and the vice president was elected on January 1946 H.C. Mukherjee, and after some months in July 1947 was elected V.T. Krishnamachari by the member of Constituent Assembly. So here in the Constituent Assembly of India there was two vice president, and the third meeting of Constituent Assembly was held on December 13, 1946, and in the third meeting the number of present member was 224, and in this third meeting a necessary step was taken by Jawaharlal Nehru by introducing objective resolution. In objective resolution, there are a total number of 0.8. What is objective resolution? In the basis of which things, which subjects, the Constitution of India will be framed. That's called objective resolution. Here, the total number of point was 8. And on the basis of these 8 subjects, the Constitution of India will be framed. So, the first objective resolution was India is independent. India is independent. What is the independent meaning? Independent meaning is free, sovereign, a republic to draw up a constitution. Sovereign. Sovereign implies that India not a dependency or nor a dominion of any other state. Republic to draw up a constitution, and India has the full right to draw up a constitution how the governance will work. And the second number of objective resolution was all power and authority of the sovereign independent India are derived from the people. In a word, all power derived from people. By this objective resolution, Jawaharlal Nehru trying to say that rule by the people for the people. The third objective resolution was India shall be a union of states. What is the meaning of this resolution? In that time, India, some part of India was covered by the British. It's called British India, and some part was covered by the Prince. That's called outside India or princely state. Now, by this objective resolution, any princely state or any outside India can join India. That's why the word union was used. The fourth number of objective resolution was it need to guaranteed. The constitution need to give the guarantee and secure to all the people of India justice by social, economic and political. By this objective resolution, people who lived in India will be get justice socially, economically and politically. And the fifth number of resolution is adequate safeguards for minorities, Muslim, Sikh, Muslim and Sikh, and I have many other also. Minorities mean number is less. Tribal areas and depressed and OBC. It will be the safeguard of this section. Sixth number of resolution was maintain and integrity of territory of the republic. So, if the India will be the union of some state, it need the constitution need to maintain an integrity of territory of the republic. The seventh number of resolution was its sovereign rights on land, sea, and air according to justice and the law of civilized nation. And the eighth number resolution was ancient land attains its rightful and honored place in the world and makes full and willing contribution to the promotion of the world peace and the welfare of mankind. It means that India will take part on for world peace and for mankind also.